Hi, Kenny Harper here, and question for you. Have you ever felt overwhelmed or lost in your business? You knew there were a lot of areas that needed attention, but you didn't know where to start or how to make meaningful progress? Well, you're not alone. A lot of entrepreneurs and business owners have this challenge. After all, many of us are battling the day to day whirlwind, and it could be very overwhelming to try to tackle so many different things at once. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you a simple way to get focus and clarity by performing a high level business diagnostic. And actually, I'm going to be sharing for practical purposes how we've crafted an assessment that we use with those that we help out to amplify their business. And you can also use this as a guide to craft an assessment for yourself. So, this is really cool stuff. I hope you find it of value. All right. So, the first thing I want you to think about is what are the different pillars that you help your clients with? So, for example, we might help a client with their branding and messaging, really getting that clear, and then marketing to their ideal customer, and then seamlessly and steadily guiding that prospect to become a customer that pays, stays, and refer. We may also work on elevating the experience and systemizing it in such a way where you can create it once and leverage it many times. So those are some pillars that we may create. Now, once you've created pillars, you can create a set of statements for each pillar. Okay, in this example, we have 5 pillars and we did 4 statements for each pillar. So if you do the math, that's a total of 20 statements. 5 times 4 is 20. And so if you guide people to do a self assessment and rank how they rank on each of those areas, in a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is low and 5 is great, that would give you a total of 100 points. Following along? And let me give you an example of one of these statements. So we have clearly defined our business goals that are regularly tracked and measured and improved upon. So if you just asked a yes or no question, it would be yes or no, right? So we want to think about what what is a way that we could create the statement in such a way that people can assess, and each part of the statement can help look at giving the statement a different grade, right? So, do they have the business goals clearly defined? That's one clarification. Are they regularly tracked? And are they measured? Are they improved upon regularly? All those different things in that statement would change how someone would rank depending on what they felt they were doing with that assessment question or statement. I keep on calling them questions. All right, so when people fill this out, the users will get a score, and you would get a score as well. And you can see that if someone scored low, they might be doing poorly. If they scored a little bit better, they might be doing okay. A little higher, they would be doing good. They could be doing great, and in some cases, they may be doing exceptional, right? So if they feel like they're doing a 5 on each of these statements, then maybe there's not really a way that you can help them out. But in most cases, from what I've seen, there's always an opportunity to amplify. So now, the other benefit of doing this is when someone fills out the statement for themselves, they'll start seeing and getting some clarity on the areas that they're doing good, the areas they're doing so so, and the areas that they need to improve. So this gives them clarity. The person who's taking out the diagnostic. Now, if you're taking the diagnostic, it gives you clarity, right? So you can say, oh, here's where I'm doing good. Here's where I need to focus. For this example, you could see pillar 2, you're doing great there. But pillar 4, that looks like it is doing the least well, the least good. So you might need to put your attention there, right? And if you're crafting a form for others to give them focus and clarity on how you may be able to help them out, when others start filling in the forms, what this does is this really starts telling you a bigger picture. So, for example, we can just look here and see on average, the people that are taking this assessment are tending to perform Good, because I've colored the green for good, orange for fair, and red for bad. So if you didn't get that already, that's what that is. And then you might see, oh, look, pillar four, a lot of these people tend to have challenges with this pillar. You may also just see trends with each of the different statements. So this gives you a lot of data that you can collect and build upon through time. It gives the user and the taker of the assessment and diagnostic information, and you can break this down even deeper to deeper levels. And one thing that we do when we're having people fill out our assessments is we not only give them the assessment results, but we also give them a guide with recommendations on what they could do to improve at each stage. So it's really a valuable way to build a relationship because you're providing value, giving them focus and clarity. And even if we take it ourselves, we get focus and clarity on where we need to put time and attention. So it's a quick exercise, and if you want to experience it for yourself, you can visit growthamplifiers.com, and we've got a little button right on there to start here. It's right on our website, and you can see how that assessment is. It's our amplified assessment. So love to see likes and subscribe. So if you could do that, that'd be wonderfully appreciated. If you have comments on things that you've seen helpful to help people amplify their business, we're always looking for ideas and things to highlight. So thank you very much for this opportunity to share this with you. This has been one of my favorite strategies for helping people get the focus and clarity on where they need to put the time and attention that's going to have the most impact and bang for their buck. So appreciate you.